Good morning folks, thanks for tuning in to the FFC video workouts. This morning's workout is shoulders and core. We're doing some handstands and a lot of core this morning. You'll need either a yoga block or a thick book or a couple of thick books there, placing them between our knees for some of the exercises. If you don't have one, it's not the end of the world, you can do it without. But if you've got one, grab it and let's get into the workout. Let's get onto our feet and start with some big swings. Through the arms, rotating those arms backwards. Connecting with our breath. Releasing and opening up through the chest. Big stretch. And rolling back down through each vertebra, all the way down to the ground. Taking your right hand up into the air, left hand down, plant onto the floor, then onto the other side. Back to center, dropping your bottom down to the ground, taking the hands up as high as you can. Big stretch, opening up those knees as wide as you can. If you find that you're knocking those knees in, push them out, even bring your elbows in to help that if you need to. Nice, just holding that tension. So you've got that. Taking one arm down, looking all the way up. Big rotation there. Then the other side. Big rotation. A little bit further. Back to center. Take those hands back up and coming up to standing. Right leg swings. We're going to do 5 straight and then 5 outward to in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, outward to in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, outwards in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Let's step out nice and wide through our lateral lunges here, coming up, and then we'll come down onto the other side, and up and down. Alrighty, as deep as we can go. We're going to do 10 of these. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Alrighty, turning towards that left leg. Big stretch into a nice hip flexor stretch. Drive those knees over your toes. So they're dropping all the way forward. Taking the hands up into the air, dropping that knee down to the ground. Big stretch for the obliques. Then we're going to turn to our right and face the other way. Dropping down, facing the other direction. Push that knee over the toes as far as you can go. Beautiful, guys. And you can drop the knee down to the ground, take those hands up. Nice big stretch. through those obliques. And release. Taking your right leg back and doing our ragdoll stretch all the way around each side as we go. Just holding for a moment, driving those hips forward. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1, and back to center. Hovering those knees off the ground into a tabletop position and shoulder taps. 16 reps, nice and slow. Imagine that you're balancing that glass of water on your lower back, so we're not moving those hips from side to side. Let's go 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and last one, 16. Step out to a high plank, scapular protraction, retraction, push the ground away, pull those shoulder blades in, we're pushing it away again and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 in total, down, up, and 4, 3, 2, 1, down, and up, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, and up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, down, and up, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 3 more reps to go, down, and up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, and up, 4, 3, 2, 1, last one, down, and up, 4, 3, 2, 1, lying down onto your backs for glute bridges, and driving those hips up into the air and back down for 10, up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and onto the other side, and 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, good guys, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And just before we get into our workout, let's just warm up these wrists with our clench of the fingers and extend. I'm just doing it with one side at the moment. And extend just over. Jammed my finger underneath a bookshelf, so I can only clench this with one hand at the moment, but you can do both hands. And one more. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Shake off those wrists. Let's get into our workout. Alrighty. We have got our handstands, so going from the more difficult variation, face to the window or face to the wall, back to the wall, up to you. There, we've got an easier one with our feet onto a chair, if you've got a chair there, or the first one, arms up over the shoulders and just into a pike position. So we've got 30 seconds, then 40 seconds, then a 50 seconds handstand. In between them, we have got a half crunch up, full crunch all the way down, up, halfway, up, all the way there with each rep. And then we've got a slow bicycle with a pulse in between. Bicycle, pulse in between. So staying controlled with this whole exercise there. That's it. Let's start with our handstands into position in 5 seconds. In 3, in 2, 1. 30 seconds for our first handstand. Nice and easy. Okay guys, 10 seconds down. Ten seconds to go. Push that ground away, try and lock out those elbows, hips above those shoulders, and slowly coming down. Alrighty, onto the ground. Feet 90 degrees into the air, and let's go up halfway, all the way, down, halfway, all the way, down, halfway, all the way, down, up, down. Really try to squeeze it as much as you can, lifting up, down, up, down. Try and get up a little bit higher as we're going up there. Nice and controlled. 5 seconds. Down. One more. Lift it up and down. Beautiful, guys. Into our controlled bicycle crunches here. So bring one foot in, hold it, both in, then the other side. Let's go. One in, back to center, back to center. So come back to this tabletop position after every rotation. Squeeze those abs. They're not getting a rest here at all. We've got 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. And folks, shake it off. Let's get into round 2. 40 seconds on the handstands. Make it a little bit harder if you can. Alright, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, push up into the air. Lock out those elbows. Squeeze those glutes. Halfway there. Doing well. Keep locking out those elbows. Really pushing away from the ground. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down we come. Alrighty. Onto our backs. Legs up into the air. 90 degrees. Let's go. Up, up, down. Good, guys. Try pointing those feet as well. Lifting it up a little bit higher than you think you can. 15 seconds to go. Beautiful, guys. Alrighty, into our controlled bicycles. Ready? And let's go. Keeping the abs contracted the whole time. 15 seconds. Abs are burning. 10 seconds. Definitely feeling this. And give it a quick stretch out before we go for our final round into our handstands in 5 seconds. This is a 50-second handstand. Let's do it. Once again, push the ground away, lifting up as high as you can go. 10 seconds down. 20 seconds down, 30 to go. Keep pushing up. Only 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming down onto our backs. Legs up at 90 degrees. Let's go. Reach further down. Reach up. Further down. Contract through those abs as much as you can. Up, down. Halfway there. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Down, almost there, 5 seconds. 4, definitely feeling that through the abs. Alrighty, 5 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Controlled up, other side. Good. Beautiful, guys. 20 seconds, halfway. Definitely feeling this in the abs. Doing good. Keep it going. And folks, give that a good stretch out. Whew. Alrighty. And we're only the first third of the way through this. Alrighty folks. So we're going to start off this next round with a long flow. 1.5 minutes. You can do this on your toes or drop down to your knees if you need to. You can do this stepping through each exercise or using a bit more plyometrics to go through this. So roll into a high plank, lowering down to our hover, upward facing dog, back to a hover. So I'm trying not to rest at all here. Push myself back, hopping in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping out, hands as wide as you can, into our archer push-ups, one side, the other to the center, 2 times through this. Back to our downward facing dog, and we start again. Roll through, hover, upward facing dog, back to hover, push yourself back in, 4 jumps in and out, step out, or plyometric out to our arches, and back. Then we're onto our backs, into side flutter kick, lift those shoulders off the ground, take your feet all the way down, all the way back up. 30 seconds here as we go through that. Then we're going to grab our blocks or our books and place them between our knees. Squeezing as hard as we can. We're going to extend all the way out and all the way back in with this one. From there, we're coming up. We place this on its side here, onto our elbows or onto our hands for a side dip with side crunch, down and up, then onto the other side, and that is it. Alrighty, starting with the flow. Let's get into this 1.5 minutes. And let's go. Roll it forward, lower down, upward facing dog, back to hover, push it back, 4 jumps in and out. Plyometric, we'll step out to our archer push-ups. 1 on each side, 1 central. 1 on each side, 1 central. And back to the top. Oh. Seconds to go. Doing well, guys. Fifteen seconds. Almost there. Alrighty, onto our backs. Flutter kicks to extension. Let's go. Have that movement nice and slow. Get the shoulders off the ground. As low as you can go without your lower back coming off the ground. It's going to be different for everyone there. Beautiful, guys. 5 seconds. Grab your block, your book, placing it between your legs. Squeeze that block as hard as you can. Let's go extension. Then in. Keep squeezing that block. Good, guys, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Beautiful work. Alrighty, onto the side. Okay, elbows or hands, drop the hips down, up, crunch. Good, guys. On to the other side. Alrighty. Let's go. Looking good, guys. Almost there, 10 seconds. Three seconds to go, doing well. Lovely. Alrighty, guys. Back to our flow. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, high plank. Low to hover. Upward facing dog. Back to hover. Push it back, hopping in. 4 reps. And out to our hunches. You can do these on your knees if you need to. Now feeling that burning of those shoulders, pecs and triceps. Not to mention the abs. Twenty seconds to go. 10 seconds. Up. And onto our backs. Into our flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Suck the belly button in. Push that lower back into the ground. Find that position where you can keep that lower back solid in the floor. Beautiful, guys. Grab your block or your book, place between those knees. Start squeezing as hard as you can. Good work, guys. Try and keep the shoulders off the ground the whole time. Doing great, almost there. Alright, onto our sides. Into the elbow, or onto the hand, as you prefer. We want to make sure that this is the main exercise you're working here. The abs, then the glutes, then after that the shoulders. If you find up on the hands it's too much about the shoulders, drop down to the elbows. Other side. Great work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Beautiful, guys. 5 seconds. Lovely work. Last one. Shake it off. Let's get into that flow. Almost there. 5 seconds. Thank you, G. Have a great day. Let's go. Looking good, guys. Up we come. "45 seconds to go. Keep it up. Looking good. Side to side. "20 seconds to go. Whew. Feeling it work now. I think I can do one more rep even if I wanted to. And shake it off. Onto our backs. Into our flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Beautiful, guys. Ten seconds. Looking good. And grab that block, grab that book between the legs. Let's go. Try to keep that hollow body position even as the hands go above the head. So lifting up through the chest and shoulders as we take those hands overhead there. Keep squeezing that block. Beautiful, guys. Alrighty, our final 2 exercises onto our sides. Let's go. Doing great. Five seconds. Beautiful. Alrighty, last one. Let's go. Looking good. Almost there. Just 5 seconds to go. And folks, shake off those wrists, shake off those shoulders, grab yourself some water. Well done. If you need to run off out of here, thank you for joining me. Please do stretch those shoulders, those wrists, that spine before you finish up. And for the rest of us that can hang around, let's have a sip of water and we'll start with our wrists. Palms facing up, fingers pointing in, clenching those fists, straighten those elbows, and extend. And clench. And extend. 2 more times. Nice big stretch over the top of those wrists. And extend. Last one. And extend. Beautiful. Fingers pointing back. Palms facing down. And just a nice sway forwards and backwards. And shake that off. Give them a nice big shake off. Beautiful. Into our cobra stretch. Looking all the way towards the sky. And then hips back towards your heels, stretching to child's pose. And up through cat-cow. Nice big stretch through the cat. All the way from your tail to your crown. And extend into the cow. Back up through a flex. And to an extend. Taking your right hand behind your head. And taking the right elbow down to your left wrist. And opening all the way up. And down, 5 reps. Push that rotation as far as you can go. That's where the stretch is. Looking up towards that elbow. Last one. And on to the other side. Deepest rotation you can find. Last one. Alrighty, onto your bums, feet out in front, and stretching all the way forward. Nice big stretch through those hamstrings. A little bit deeper. And release. Taking those feet out nice and wide. Walk into that middle split as deep as you can go. Again, with this stretch, if you find that you're really tight through this, and see some of you are, grab yourself a cushion or a block or a book and sit up onto that so you can get that straightening through the legs. You want a nice stretch here. You don't want it to be painful through the knees. That's your ligaments pulling on the bone there. So you want to find a nice stretch with maybe a little bit of a burn, but nothing crazy. Beautiful. Let's go a little deeper into that if you can. Lovely. Alrighty, we're going to turn to the left leg, turn into a pigeon stretch. onto the other side. And release. Alrighty, finishing and stay seated here, finishing with our breath work. So again, to bring that adrenaline down, bring down that cortisol, start getting our body into the rest and digest. Taking your left hand, placing it just underneath your belly button, right hand on top. With each breath, think about that expansion of the belly. About 4 counts in, about 4 counts hold, and anywhere from 4 to 8 counts on the way back. So I'll let you find that breath, breathing, expanding and contracting through the belly, filling up that body with new energy and breath, and focusing on relaxing that body. You find that your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to the count of the breath and the rise and fall of the belly. One more round. And taking those hands together, rubbing them, bringing up that energy and that heat in the palms, taking them back to our kidneys. We'll flush and detox the body, giving that energy for this system. Bring those hands together, bring up that heat, placing them on your heart and solar plexus. Bringing that light love, that instinct of medicine too. Bring that energy back to the hands. Taking those hands to your eyes. Remind us to see the world in a different way, in a different light. And folks, thank you so much for joining me. Great to see you all. Hope you enjoyed the workout, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday.